A great global reset is underway. The U.S.-China standoff, the complete economic realignment of the U.S. to defeat globalism, the soon-to-be new pope. In the thick of all of this is the Catholic Church. This dramatic picture of Trump and Zelensky meeting privately inside St. Peter's Basilica on the occasion of Pope Francis's funeral mass says so much more than it appears. First, there's the simple, straightforward reality of just two men sitting talking. No handlers, no translators, no notes, nothing. Just two men sitting on simple chairs talking. The meeting was completely impromptu. Trump saw a moment and took it. Trump had moments earlier, actually just chased France's leader, Emmanuel Macron, chased him away, literally telling him he wanted to talk with Zelensky alone and that he, Macron, frankly, wasn't welcome. Then there's the larger scope that this happened a mere few feet away from where the bones of St. Peter himself lay resting until the Second Coming. All roads do lead to Rome. They have for 2,000 years. The Vatican, or more precisely the Church, is the home to reconciliation, even political reconciliation. So it's beyond fitting that this iconic picture was taken inside St. Peter's. The same type of thing happened back in 1989 when the head of atheistic communism, Mikhail Gorbachev of the old Soviet Union, came to Rome hat in hand to meet the successor of St. Peter.
The first time ever that the leader of the Soviet Union had met with the leader of the Roman Catholic Church, and a son of Poland at that. It goes to show, said someone, that in this day and age, few things remain inconceivable for long. Here's ABC's Bill Blakemore.
This meeting ended 72 years of conflict between Moscow and the Vatican. When the two men emerged after an hour and a quarter of private talk, all the animosities seemed to have become history. Gorbachev announced that for the first time, formal diplomatic relations will be established between the Soviet Union and the Vatican.
I remember watching that live as it happened. Just unbelievable. A year later, the old Soviet Union fell under the weight of its own evil without a shot being fired. It was drama unfolding beyond words. The heart of godless communism overthrown by cooperation between the United States and the Catholic Church. Communism, however, did not end with the collapse of the Soviet Union in Russia. It just transplanted itself here in the West. And here in the United States, it slowly took over the Democratic Party. That's why this picture is so dramatic. Once again, forces are shaping up to defeat worldwide communism, now known as globalism. And at the heart of all of that is Rome. The Ukrainian war was really begun back in 2014 through the machinations of communists like Obama and his deep state CIA. They wanted a money laundering operation and eventually propped up Zelensky as a puppet to control the country. Hundreds of billions of U.S. tax dollars went into that war, with much of it cycling back to the communist deep state here in the U.S. Trump recognized something very wrong was going on and called BS on the whole thing. As he says, this is Biden's war, not his. He's just trying to end it. When the communists train their energies on something, in this case like Ukraine, you just know something evil is going on and it won't end well. There are many reasons the deep state wanted Trump defeated in the past election, and this was one of them. And yet, here we are now, Trump and Zelensky sitting quietly together, discussing matters privately, having chased everyone else away, and all of it happening under the dome designed by Michelangelo 500 years ago, raised over the grave of St. Peter in the heart of Catholicism, as the world awaits his next successor. God does move in mysterious ways. Just before we leave you, please consider supporting our work here by clicking on the provided link. We give you straight talk here, like no one else does at Souls and Liberty, and we bring you perspectives you aren't going to find being talked about anywhere else. A blending of the spiritual and the temporal, the most informed view with regard to that there is on the internet. Again, please click on the link and support our work, and thank you in advance. Coming to you from Houston, Texas, yeehaw! I'm Gary Michael Voris. God love you.